Just like every woman, she got married with the hope of bringing forth her own children. But for 20 long years, she waited.
So we began that journey, first year, second year, weeks turned into months, months turned into years. And
through mockery, through silent tears, through countless nights of crying out for God's divine intervention, she never gave up.
It's not easy at all. It's night of you cry when you come out, you're going to go to church, you wash your face, you are going to church.
Even in her pain, she kept serving faithfully in God's kingdom.
Once it's service is 5 o'clock, 4:30 we're there. Sometimes service is 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. 5:30 my husband is in the church.
But what happens when pain meets divine power? Watch how God turned her waiting into a wonder, her pain into testimony.
This child is a testimony. My name is Esther DBK Suzo, from a Christian home. Born again when I was in secondary school. In fact, the day my husband came to meet me, I told him that he should go and tell my mom. He went to church to meet my mom. I don't know what was boyfriend issue, I don't know. And he said, go and meet my pastor. He went to tell my pastor.
we got married in 2004. I was an only child of my mom. And, you know, as an African and a Nigerian particularly, there's so much weight on you as a first son or as an only child to bring forth other children for your family, for your mom, for your parents. When I met my wife, like she already said, I said to her, listen, I'm an only child. I want to start early so that I can have children on time, make my mom happy and make my dad happy too.
And I remember what he said that they said he was the only child that he wants to start giving birth on time. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that devil heard that words. We continue our journey. We live peacefully as a Christian home. We're not having issues, but this was just the only one that the devil had hand to hold us. 2007, I took him. It was ectopic pregnancy. That was in UK. After that, there was miscarriages, about 4 or so. We'll go to hospital. Like when I had that ectopic pregnancy, okay, they said I have 95% of giving birth. Okay. So there was nothing issue. Mm-hmm. After there was miscarriages. Mm-hmm. They've never given us, okay, this is the thing that will cause us not. We'll go to hospitals. We're in UK, we went to many places. There was nothing really attached to it. Mm. But I know there was a fight, a spiritual fight that is going on. Like sometimes I will lie down on the bed with my husband, I will see python. Mm. In the dream, I woke him and said, see, there's a python on our bed. We woke up and pray. Till one day, he now lie down. He now said there's a woman that is lying down between us. Mm. That one of his colleagues. I said, it's not your colleagues. It's that python that I tell you, that strange woman that is always coming to lie between. That is what is fighting, that this is a spiritual. I knew It was a spiritual battle. Coming from the only child, and I came from 8, we have 8 in number, and he's the only one. So that battle was just, he's the only one. I don't want you to have any, you know.
So we began that journey, first year, second year, weeks turned into months, months turned into years, and just like that. At the time, I even forgot about all worrying about children. And when my wife starts worrying, I'll tell her, hey, the primary purpose of marriage is not children, it is relationship.
But there's one thing I learned that period I was waiting on God. We learned not just to wait, but to wait and serve. In those days where we were reaching out to people, children, our home became home for children that their parents cannot pay their school fees, they cannot feed. I become a nanny in the streets.
My house became more like an orphanage. I come back from work, I won't even sometimes see where to pass to enter my house. And sometimes it hurts me because I'm like, why are you bringing all these people into this house, for crying out loud? Well, I didn't know she was playing her own role.
There's no how you see me on the way. I say, this one you don't have. No, I'm always with children, people's children. Anywhere I'm going to, sometimes I go for school runs for children. Unless I do not hear my neighbors, they are pregnant, I will be the one that will take care of. They are cooking till when they will give birth. But we still continue with this journey. Waiting. Because we're Christian, he is the pastor. There was no room for that too much pressure from, even if you are coming, you know where you will stop. Those pressure will not be gossip. Maybe they will come and say, Esther, how are you? What is happening now? Can you go and check? And when they are saying, can you go and check? They know where they will stop because it's not possible. Okay. Can you go to this person? Can you go and drink this one? They know their limits. So those pressure was not that. But I'm not telling you that it was easy. It was not easy. It's not easy at all. It's night of you cry when you come out, you're going to go to church, you wash your face, you are going to church. That
reminds me of the story of Anna in the Bible. The husband would tell her, hey, forget this thing. Am I not to you more than 1,000 children? That's him saying. Yes, she understands him, but then she'll still go back inside and cry and cry. He wouldn't know, like I didn't know my wife was crying at night when I was sleeping.
Maybe I dare to encourage somebody. Someone will come and hug you. Mama, see what I'm telling you. Say, okay, go through the person. And the person will get pregnant. And you're not, it's not happening to you. People will come and let's pray. You pray together. The people will get pregnant. You are still stay watching the people. You see? Yeah. Taking care of the person and nothing is happening. But in all, we didn't give up on God. Okay.
We didn't curse God. We didn't blame anybody. We stayed faithful.
Even after everything, once service is 5 o'clock, 4:30 we are there. Sometimes service is 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. 5:30 my husband is in the church. It did not disturb our Christianity. I knew there was something. Okay. There's something happening, not just ordinary. We didn't give up. I connected to this ministry before the coronavirus. The coronavirus, my home was where we connect through tele because there was no movement. People will come, they will connect to my house. Then after that, we'll continue. 2003, Daddy gave another prophecy. Then they were doing 21 days fasting. And so I just came back from our time when I just come back, I on the telly. He now called Esther. Daddy, I can't pick it, but I know I recorded it somewhere. Okay, before then, I always see Daddy and Mommy. And when Daddy's passing, we just pass, we will not talk. But Mommy will come and hug, we'll go to evangelism with her. In Asabade, I was going to evangelize, and I said, okay, that is going to evangelize means that she's telling me that I have to do some things. I will go out with her for evangelism. Miracle will take place. When I woke up, I tell my husband, I say, then there's assignment for you. You should do that. I started evangelizing. When the commanding the day came up, there's nobody I will meet that will not tell the person commanding the day because of the encounter I had with her. Then on the 31st of February, 31st of January, stroke, 1st of February, my word came.
Her word of prophecy came through commanding the day midnight prayer altar. Daddy spoke those words. Well, we carried on life as usual. After some time, we expected her to be. But when we carried out the test, it was negative. She cried. I said, oh, don't worry about it. Another time will come.
When he came, the first thing he said, he looked as if he knew exactly what was happening. You will not run your race in vain. And I said, okay. You will not labor in vain. You will not bring forth for trouble. I ate this word like, and that thing. Okay, it means I'm running the race, so I don't have to give up. We're not giving up. He knows what is happening. He said, will not bring forth for trouble. I will not even give birth to a child, and I'll have cause to run up and down. So I was going through the word. He now said again, he said, mockery is over. Mockery of lack of fruitfulness is over. Barrenness is over. So we started 2024. That February, March, our property we had for years, we were looking for how to sell. Somebody came and they priced it, the money was high, they bought it.
You will not run your race in vain. You won't labor in vain. You won't bring forth for trouble. Whoever you are, you will not labor in vain. You will not bring forth for trouble. You will not labor and not see result. You will not labor and they give the reward to another person. Mockery is over from your life. A certain Esther. And everyone in that category, mockery is over.
Looking for daily inspiration? The Seeds of Destiny app is here. Get your spiritual boost every morning with powerful devotionals, prayers, and insights from Dr. Paul Enenche. Downloading is easy. Search Seeds of Destiny on Android or iOS, hit download, and you're set.
The day that I was bleeding for 1 month, I didn't know I was pregnant already.
Okay.
So I now went, a doctor friend called me
Okay.
that I should come. And I said, I don't want anything that would disturb me. I'm not coming anywhere. After 1 week, I now went. I went to the hospital. They now checked. My going to the hospital is maybe to go and wash my womb so that I will, whether another one, God, I don't know, this one that has come like this. It was when she said I was pregnant, they did scan. The prophecy came back again to me. It's not only because when those financial this thing was coming, money came, I bought land, I was thanking God, but no be land I need now. You can know somebody that is waiting for years. Sometimes you will choose one and say, no be money I need. It's like, there's something I need more than. So, but the prophecy came, everything happened the way he said it, one by one. So when I took him, they said that I was pregnant. When I left there, and I told them, then now Bible came to my mind that when the Lord turned our captivity away, They were like them that dream. I was not even expecting it. So it was not something she started shouting. I was just looking at her. She was the one doing the cry herself. And that's okay. Mama, look as if you don't understand what I'm saying. Let's go for blood test. Went in for blood test. It showed positive. I came out. He called my husband. I don't think he spent up to 2 minutes from his office to the hospital. I didn't know I was pregnant, so I didn't eat. They just buy food when you're coming.
After they did the series of tests, the doctor friend called me to say, her very words, I am a doctor to your 2 babies. I was like, what are you talking about? Where is my wife? She said, your wife is in the hospital. Okay, wait there, I'm coming. I drove down to the hospital. I met them. She told me, oh, we saw 2 sacs and all that. So I was, well.
Like one day I went to the hospital. One woman saw me. She knelt down, open place, knelt down, put her hand on her. Mama, is it you? So it's possible because she knew me when I was grew up. She started crying, I was embarrassed. I said, stand up. And I said, no, Mama, so it's you. So God can do this. I've gone to market one day. At the center of the market, somebody helped me. So I was crying at the center market. People were gathering.
This could happen to you, Mama. You that have been praying for everybody, you that have been carrying every other person's burden. If God can do your own, then my own too is on the way. And our lives became a testimony.
There's some testimony you don't need to test. To tell people about it, they will see. It's people that will carry your testimony. This child is a testimony.
Yeah.
But then when mine came, yes, I appreciated God, I thanked God, and then we still went home. And we concluded. The scripture that came to my mind was when Elizabeth took in. It took God himself to announce it to Mary. Elizabeth didn't announce it to anybody. She was hiding. That was our situation. That's the way we planned it. And that's the way it happened.
We just kept it. We're not telling anybody. When it's time, everybody will use their eyes to see. Even my mom, it got a time. You are not coming to church again. What is happening? You are not coming out. I said nothing. It was when she came to see me. She now said, hey, is this what is making you to stay at home? I said, yes, we want to keep it till when it shows.
Yeah.
It was not easy.
Okay.
You wake up, you put your head like this. God, when will it be? You will hear people, they will talk. This one that has gone to spoil her womb, that when she went to university and she has spoiled her womb, I will come back and say, God, is there anything bad in serving you? I serve you all through my life. What is happening? So when the word came, I knew that the word hits. Just the way he was saying it, he was hitting the point. If I hear somebody give birth and you're a church member, maybe I'm close to you, what I will do, if day of dedication, child naming, I will cook. I will cook for them and take to their house. Sometimes I will bring the children to my house. And I went to schools. Each schools, I will take JSS 1, JSS 2 to SS3. We're paying their school fees. I will come back and tell my husband.
Apart from that, as a teacher in school, she'll go to school, they want to pursue 1 or 2 persons from class because of school fees. She'll say to them, no, don't drive this one. Let's pay this person's school fee. I'll say, how much? Okay, don't worry, we'll do that. So we kept doing all that and all that and all that, not knowing that we were watering our ground. And the truth is that every time the cloud is full, it will always empty rain.
So people were on scholarship under us. He went out he's a lawyer.
As a legal practitioner, I would go to prisons, correctional facilities now, look for inmates, indigent inmates, and take up their matters free of charge. Do their matters to conclusion.
Sometimes they will call him, somebody saying this one. He will come back, where the money now? They don't have money, what do you want me to do? We engage ourselves in something while we're waiting. I believe that is one. So it was this late hour that thing came back. I said, I told him that, do you know when we're waiting, we're not just sitting down alone. We're doing something. we were serving God in that area that God wants us to serve. Period. Daddy was coming to Asaba for a program. So as he was coming, my sister called me. We need mantle. We need something to contact to this coming.
And then we got a call that there was a need for the mat where daddy and mommy, where they would rest their legs. And then we said, oh, why not? Let's get into that. So we paid money for that. We bought that mat. Daddy and mommy used it. After the crusade, we were spreading it on our bed. We were lying on it. It became a point of contact. Lord, what these people carry, we must carry. These people carry their children. We must also carry our own.
I remember that day I didn't go, but they sent the pictures to me. I was telling God that my prayer request was among what mommy is kneeling down to pray. That God, preserve this baby. I will not bring forth for trouble. Preserve this baby. We continued the journey. 3rd month, devil came. Around after 4, as I just got up to weigh, blood gushed out again. I told my husband, please, communion, let's take communion. I took him and said, just lie down, you go and lie down. Don't disturb yourself. I went out and called my doctor. I sent testing, that's okay, in the morning, you should come. And now when they gave me drug, I came back. 6 months, contraction started again. Devil came back again. Contraction, and they said whether it's BP or something like that. That my BP was high, sugar level was high. I went there, they gave me one drug. I told them I'm going. I stayed for 2 days, I went home.
The truth is that when you get a news you've been expecting before now, you are lost for excitement. That's the truth. Sometimes you really don't know what Zachariah faced inside when the angel gave him that news the angel gave him. Because he had been through years of expectations and disappointments that he wouldn't want it to happen again. That's why he was asking the angel that question.
The day of delivery, they checked everything. I walked inside the theater. They gave me an ancestor. When they finished giving the ancestor, my pulse says, they were not able to, the pulse was not reading again. So I was hearing the doctor, let's save this woman and the baby. Then I now said, I will not bring forth for trouble. I started praying again, said, I will not, Daddy has said it, that I will not bring forth for trouble. May they brought out the baby, trying to sew, because it was serious I did, trying to sew, the thing pick up, the blood they put in started moving. This thing started reading. They carried, the baby I heard was crying. The picture will have the video, this thing, was crying seriously. Before they got us, I said, he cannot breathe again, that something is wrong. They took him to intensive unit. So he was there when they rode me out. No, inside the thing, I was not here again. The placenta is scattered. So I was now holding the doctor because of the drugs. What is the meaning of placenta scattered? Did I push? What will make my placenta to scatter? He said, Mama is well. You are going with your baby. I said, yes, I'll be going with my baby and I'm going with him because Daddy has said it. I will not bring forth for trouble. We came out. We stayed there. I believe the prophecy has gone ahead. So the devil, all those ones he was doing was just trying to, what he started, he was thinking he will end.
And that, to be honest, is my message to everybody who is in this kind of boat. Yes, you've waited. Yes, you thought it was going to come at a time it didn't come. But in all this, while we're waiting in all this, we're still tenants. But before God settled this part of our lives, he gave us our own house. So, apart from that, in giving us our own house, God also gave us a car. Use somebody to give us a car. You see, God is a master planner.
It will take days, it will take months, but he's watching. and keep serving him. Through all those years, when it's time for service, 5 o'clock, we'll be the first people that will be in the church. I did not relent. And when you get to church, I will dance as if my miracle is today. Please do not give up. He knows, he's seen your tears. He knows your heart cry. That your sleepless night, God is watching. And he's watching you. Keep serving him. Occupy that space he wants you to occupy. Don't just sit and expect your miracle to come. Work for him. Encourage others. Encourage people that will come to tell you that I don't have. When will I have? And you're not having. Tell them that God will do it. And you know that God will do it.
My message to you, sir, ma, relax. God is a master planner. He's got it under control. You are expecting it today. He wants something better for you today. It will come tomorrow. But in your waiting period, don't curse God. Keep believing. Keep sowing your seeds. Keep watering your ground. Let your cloud be full. When it is full, it will always empty down. Thank you, dear.